What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to our first episode of HomeGrown Talents, where we'll be interviewing some of the most interesting and amazing talents from here in the Garden State, the beautiful New Jersey. Today, we'll be diving into the world of civil discourse as we talk to two of the nation's most intellectual minds on the collegiate debate level. One was born here in my hometown of Newark, New Jersey, while the other one comes from Ferguson, Missouri, who came to Newark to seek and pursue higher education. And together they debate for the Rutgers University team and have conquered both the National Debate Tournament, otherwise known as the NDT, as well as the Cross-Examination Debate Association Tournament, otherwise known as CEDA, taking the highest honors and becoming the first African-American team to do so. So without further ado, let's learn what inspires them and keeps them going. Tuning in to New Jersey Productionz. Today we have two very special guests, the top debaters in the nation. Would you please introduce yourself?
My name is Nicole Nave.
And I'm Devon Murphy.
And today we're going to be talking about their experience in the collegiate debate. So first off, I want to ask you guys, how does it feel to win the most prestigious collegiate debate tournament, the CEDA and the NDT?
It hasn't settled in yet because I still have school.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still doing finals. But it kind of was a real experience, like walking through the hallways and tournaments and having people call you champ. It hasn't really settled in, but it definitely is an accomplishment that I can tell will be good for us for the years to come.
And what would you say will be the most challenging part of each tournament?
Well, for me, my body was the most challenging part, keeping that stamina and keeping myself healthy and, not letting the energy around me kind of stop me or distract me from what was going on. Debate is filled with a bunch of different people from a bunch of different places who have a bunch of different experiences, and we communicate with each other differently. And sometimes it can be very taxing on your spirit and your energy, but you just have to remember to prioritize yourself. And, it's also a microcosm for germs because there are so many people in one area. So, keeping the tea, the honey, the good vibes, and the spirit and soul was probably one of the most taxing parts of the championship.
For sure.
You agree?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. And next question I want to say, tell me a little bit about your history as Newark debaters, and how did it affect and groom you as a person as well as a student?
Well, I'm actually not from the city of Newark, so I didn't grow up here. I debated for the St. Louis Urban Debate League. I'm originally from Ferguson, Missouri, but Newark has definitely been a home and a community space. It has definitely been opening and warming to me and everybody who's come to the city. I definitely felt like it's been a part of, my home and my experience. So
Yeah, I've been a Newark debater since 2007. I started in high school and debating at local tournaments, regional competition with the Newark Debate Academy. Well, it was Jello back in our days, but you know what I'm saying? Incremental to shaping me into the debater that I am today. A lot of the first lessons that one of my first coaches, Kurt Shelton, taught me, I still use in debates. I still coach the same way, still coach the same techniques, and they are fundamental to just my understanding of debate, and wouldn't have been able to win it without those kind of lessons that we learned in the Newark Debate Academy, for sure.
Awesome. So jumping off the top a little bit, you said you're from Ferguson, Missouri, and we know over the last year a lot has transpired up there. How has that affected you, or how has it affected you personally, let's say?
Well, I believe at first I was very like anybody, I was hurt by the situation. I live a few blocks from the occurrence of the original site. And, it was very fracturing for the nation, for us as Black people, for me as a local Ferguson person who saw her entire city get exploited by the entire nation. But because of that, all that negative energy, I was able to make something positive out of it and kind of find my voice and understand my own form of social justice and social movements. And it really encouraged me to make change inside the world and, be a better person for myself as well as my community.
So do you think that those situations gave you lit a fire within you when it comes to debate?
It definitely did, because my entire beginning for me as a really actual competitive debater was a case that I had talking about hands up, don't shoot as a method for survival for Black people who are literally backs against the wall at every single moment in this world. So it definitely lit a fire. It encouraged me, it inspired me, and it motivated me to know that this is not about me, but there are a bunch of different people in this world that I cannot and will not let down through my advocacy.
That's amazing. I'm very proud that you said that you're a very strong young woman. And I also understand that you were the first woman to win first place in both tournaments, correct?
So Devon won first place at the NDT. I won second place at the NDT. That's the first time a Black woman has done that. It's also the first time a Black partnership has won first and second speaker. At CEDA, I won first place, but I wasn't the first Black woman to win. Apparently, a few decades ago, almost two, another Black woman won it, but I was the first person in the history of debate to ever get 530s. So that's
amazing.
definitely
That is amazing. That is incredible. So just for those of you that don't know, would you mind explaining in short detail the format of a normal debate round?
So you have 4 constructive speeches. In college, there are 9-minute constructive speeches. And then you have 4 rebuttals. Each rebuttal is 6 minutes. And then in between the constructive speeches, you have 3 minutes of cross-examination period, which is periods where you can ask each other questions. Usually there's one team asking questions while the other team answers, and then each cross-ex period flips. Then there's 10-minute period of preparation time throughout the debate that you can use at your discretion, so when you can prepare your arguments. And then the technique that people use is called spreading, which is that people speak fast. So, like, if you were to watch a debate round, you know nothing about debate, it would seem weird. It's like, it would probably look like you're watching an auction. But
just thinking,
right? But basically, it's made to be 4 constructive periods, 4 constructive speeches, followed by 4 rebuttal speeches that are decided by a judge in the end.
All right. In closing, I want to ask. So, what kept you in debate? Like, we're here today doing the tournament. You're here judging other kids. So how do you plan on using that to strengthen the minds of the kids around Newark and help your environment?
For sure. I think that teaching kids successful argumentation skills, teaching kids comprehension, and not just comprehension for books and words, but comprehension for your environment and your situation, your surroundings. Teaching kids certain social awareness is necessary to basically have students emboldened and become agents of change. You need to be able to understand where you're situated, who you are as a person, and what you can offer to any form of successful politics or resistance or whatever the case is. And I think that being here, teaching particular strategies of how to make an argument, what is a warrant implication, and teaching kids how to promote and stand and deliver, in a corny way to say, but stand and deliver your politic is something that only debate teaches, and it's also something that is ultimately important, particularly in our political era where public discourse has dropped down to argument.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If I were able to tell the kids something, I would just tell them that debate can be whatever you want it to be. The world is yours, and it is waiting for you with your name on it. And all you have to do is reach out and grab it, and all your dreams will come true, because anything is possible.
That is amazing advice. I just want to say thank you, guys. You have done the city of Newark a great service, and me have judged you in the past, I'm so proud of you, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the city is. And I want you guys to continue to move forward and continue to do great things, inspire the minds of our youth. And thank you, and enjoy the rest of your lives. You have a great, bright future.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I hope you were inspired as I was, and a special thanks to Devon and Nicole for coming on. They also coach and judge debate around the city of Newark, continuing on the legacy of the Newark Debate Academy and teaching our youth how to use their mind and their words to resolve issues and preparing them for a better and brighter future. Comment below what you think about the video. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, and let us know if you learned anything. Subscribe, click the little bell to get the latest updates from New Jersey Productionz. And if you are from New Jersey, reach out to us. We would love to see and showcase your talent and give you a platform to show your stuff. Follow us across social media, and until next time, Dez out.